Okay, so as far as Pretty Little Liars goes, episode 7, episode 8, episode 5 somehow ended up getting deleted off my phone, so it was unable to upload. I am not going back to redo that episode. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. Um, so far, Noah is gonna end up basically breaking up with Sean. She's made her choice that she wants to be with Jen. I think that's still a little bit trashy of her, but hey, you love who you love. Do what you want to do, boo. That's do you. Greg actually ends up making out with Farron. So those two, he's always basically said that he liked her. Um, but so it is what it is with that situation. So the girls at this point, they basically are like, look, we got to figure out who the heck Bloody Rose is. We have to. At this point, I'll go ahead and say who it is. They had the name on the list, but they were kind of a little shaky on it because the person was supposed to be out of town. So it's going to be a mixture of, it ended up being a mixture out of Wes and Miss Langsbury working together. Miss Langsbury, as we know, she has an issue with the girls because of what happened with her son. She blames them. Chip, yeah. Chip. She blames them for what happened to Chip. And guess who was right? Tabby was right. Tabby had it right, but she was missing that one little piece. Wes did well enough to kind of make it to where he kind of just trickled off, like he was mad, he was upset, and he just took off. He actually came up with the entire website for Spooky Spaghetti. He started the whole thing. And they pretty much worked together. So they had them out at Camp Millwood. No, it wasn't even at Camp Millwood. They had like the town, the people that's following Spooky Spaghetti, Bloody Rose cult type stuff. They had them chasing these girls. Poor Imogen, before they even figured out who it really was, she done knocked her boyfriend Johnny upside the head and locked him in a freezer. Jeez, that poor guy. When I say towards these last 2 episodes, they pretty much was all over the place. But overall, it actually turned out to be really good. In the last episode, I was taken aback. I will say in the end, Tabby was as she calls herself, the final girl. It was excellent. But they ended up unaliving them, which at this point it wouldn't have mattered because they were trying to do the same to them. So, like in a typical scary movie fashion, the supposed to be victim flips the script on the killer and handles their business. So, all of the girls survived, of course, all 5 of them. But in the end, the way that it was left off, I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be something where they're going to end it off here and we won't get any more seasons, or are they going to come up with another way? I say the girls graduate from high school, they go off to college, and somehow they bring it back around to something else. That would be my thought process on that. I would love to see it. I enjoy the series. I enjoyed the original Pretty Little Liars, and this Pretty Little Liars, this version, it's right up my alley. It's way more dark than the other one, in my opinion. We're actually seeing murders happen. In the original, we weren't really seeing it. People were just disappearing. People were doing sneaky stuff, and you didn't really see what actually happened to people. But in this one, you're seeing it. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of the entire season. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because I'm ready to move on into the next thing. But I truly say, if you enjoy this type of stuff, it's only on Max. You have to watch it, or you should. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You should watch it. It's a good watch. That's all I'm going to say on it. Bye, y'all.